Okay, so this is what we're doing today. So I will translate for you in Persian. So if you want to pause it. Okay, Spanish. You want to pause it. Okay, and Pashto. Okay, the first thing is to find the x-intercept on this. Okay, x-intercept. There's 1 and 2 x-intercepts. So what we do is we go over here and we go to, in the parentheses, x, take what's in front, x plus 5. We set it equal to 0. Okay, so minus 5 minus 5. X equals -5. Okay, so the first one, the first x-intercept, so x is -5. I come up, bring it down here. Okay, -5 right there, right? Okay, oops, let me go like this and do that in red. Okay, that's going to be right here, x-intercept, right? -5, okay? Also, it's going to be -5 and 0. That's the first one. Now we're going to do this one here. Okay, now we're going to take this right here, and we're also going to go 2x plus 2 equals 0. So minus 2, and then we get 2x equals -2 divided by 2, x equals -1. Okay, so that's going to go down here. So we get -1. Also, so you get -1 right there. Okay, so that's the x-intercepts right there, and that is 0. Okay, now we're going to do the y-intercept. Okay, here's how we get the y-intercept right here. Okay, you can read it in English, but basically the y-intercept is the value of y when the value of x is equal to 0. So what we do is we find the y-intercept, we substitute 0 into the equation and calculate the value of y. So it's the value of y when x is 0. So I'll let you see it in your language. So this is Pashto. This is Spanish. And now this is Persian. Okay, so let's go back. So again, now we get the equation, right? Okay, so I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to go, let me do it like this, draw. I'm going to go x plus 5 times 2x plus 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it again, but now for the x, remember I substitute in 0, right? So let's go ahead and put 0. Instead of x, we're going to put 0 there and then 0 there, okay? So then we're going to go plus 5, 2 times 0 plus 2, and then let's get our calculator, okay? So let's get a calculator. Okay, so we're going to go 0 plus, we're going to go this one right here, right? So 0 plus 5, let's get that. So go parentheses, 0 plus 5 parentheses, and then parentheses again, and then what is that? 2 times, so go 2, and then parentheses, 0, parentheses. Okay, what next? Plus 2, and then parentheses. So we have 2 parentheses in there, right? And then we hit enter and we get 10. So that's the value we get. We get 10. So that is equal to 10. Okay. So that's equal to 10. So what is 10? That means the y-intercept is, remember, when x is equal to 0, the y is 10. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's 10, right? When x is equal to 0. So that means we know 0 is right here for x, but y is 10, so that would be right there. Okay. Okay, so the vertex, we need an x and a y value, right? So let's see, what is the x value? There's two ways to get the x value. The x value is in between, middle between these two. So the middle is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we go, the middle is right here at -3. Or the second way is we take this value right here, the x-intercept, and this value right here, and we go -5 plus -1 divided by 2 is equal to the x value for the vertex, which is going to be right there. Okay, so do that on your calculator. We'll get a calculator and we'll go. Let me see, we'll get this. So it's -5 plus -1. Remember, when we're doing the negatives, we have to go -5 plus -1. First, let's go enter, okay, -6, but then we have to divide that by 2, and we get -3, okay? So that means that the vertex is equal to negative, for the x, just the x, is -3, okay? So that's right here. That's your axis of symmetry. But now we need the y value of it, okay? So how do we get the y value? Well, we're going to come back and use this equation right here, and we're going to substitute this -3 for x, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so again, I'm going to use this equation right here. I've brought it down. It's right here, right? But now I want to put my -3 for my x there into the equation, okay? So I'm going to take that -3 and I'm going to put it right there. So -3, -3, make this a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to calculate that, okay? So I use my calculator to calculate that. And go ahead and do the calculator, but -3 times 5. So we're going to, oops. So you go parenthesis, -3 plus 5, parenthesis, come back. And then parenthesis, 2 times -3 plus 2. Okay, parenthesis, 2, and then parenthesis, -3, parenthesis. And then what was the other one? That was plus 2. So plus 2, and then parenthesis, and we get -8. Okay, so you just gotta make sure you do this carefully and you get -8. Okay, so that equals -8. Okay, so that's going to be right here. So -8. Okay, so then we get -3. So we go down this way. Oh, wait, this way. And then down to -8. So that's going to be right there. Okay, so those are the 4 points that we need right here and how to get them. So now we just have to finish this and we have to finish the graph. So now we can start at the vertex and we go up this way like that. Okay, and then we go this way like that. And we are finished. That is the graph of this function right here. So let's do a review, okay? How did we get the x-intercept, okay? Let's see. We took this equation right here, x plus, we took the first parentheses, x plus 5. This goes right there. We made it equal to 0, and we solved for x. X is equals -5, so that goes there. And then we did the same thing over here, but this one has 2x right, this one was up here, right? This was this part right here. Set it equal to 0, just like that, and then subtract 2, divide by 2, x equals -1. So we get -1, and that's how we got the x-intercept. How do we get the y-intercept? Well, we basically took 0 right there, right, and we put it into the equation. You can see it right here. We put in this equation right here, put 0 in for x, put 0 in for x, and calculated, got 10. So that's going to be the y-intercept right there. And then we got the vertex. We took the first x-intercept, -5, second x-intercept, -1, these two right here, added them up, divided by 2, and that was -3. That's the vertex, so -3 right here, also the axis symmetry. But we also need the y. So the y we take the -3 and put it into the equation right here, and that equals -8. So that's why this is -8 right here, and that's our vertex. Okay, and then we just draw it in. So that's how you do this assignment.